Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to Korean Atlanta Mentorship. And in this video, I'm going to review a community poll that I created a few days ago. Well, actually, just one day ago. And I asked, do most people ask for help when they need it? And 4% of you said yes, and 96% of you said no. They just suffer in silence. And 49 people voted. And I think this is a reflection of what's going on today currently in society. And I know this has been my experience where every time I ask for help from an authority figure, so for example, let's say like I'm a young student and I'm asked for help for a teacher, they act like I'm stupid, right? You ever notice how like two-faced a lot of people are, where they'll say, yeah, every time you need help, just come to me, and then when you actually go to them for help, they act like you're just the biggest idiot of all. And it's like, but you're the one who told me to go to you for help. And it's the same thing with a lot of other situations at play. And I think what happens is because we have too many experiences like that, we just condition ourselves just to suffer in silence. And I don't know about you, but if it were me, I probably would have liked to hear the message, "Hey, I'm not going to help you. You're on your own. Go away." And I'll be like, "All right, well, at least you're setting expectations." But I think what happens with a lot of people is that we're just dealing with people who are kind of like psychopathic politicians, even though pretty much politicians in general like that. And what do I mean? Like, you ever notice how politicians, they just kind of make promises and then they don't never keep them and nobody even cares? That's just how it is in life. And that's why I think we just kind of suffer in silence. And one of the reasons why I created this channel is because there's actually a good number of people in my life that I think are just suffering in silence. And then, I'm actually saying like, hey, let's do something together. Let's like build a business or let's make money. In fact, I know several people who are like, oh, I'm so worried about money. Okay, it's like, all right, well, I got some business builder ideas that you and I can both work on. And you know what? I don't have any experience in this, and we'll do it from scratch, right? That's what I tell them, and they never reach out. So even this channel was kind of like that, right? Like I remember when I created this YouTube channel, and I was just like, this is just going to be a fun project where I'm just going to start from zero. And then right now we're at like, how many subs is it right now? Where's the sub count? Give me 1 second. Hold on. The sub count is, actually, let me go to the dashboard. About almost 1,700. It's like 1,661 right now. And I just started this from zero out of nowhere like 6 months ago. And I was like hoping that I would just do this not as a project by myself, but with other people because I love learning and growing with other people. And other people I noticed, they just kind of like drown in their own, I don't want to say filth, but I can't even like think of any other word, right? It's kind of sad. But I know that I've had that experience before where every time like I ask for help, um, nobody really helped me. Another aspect to this is that so many people think that they're supposed to do things on their own. So you ever hear like that old joke, like how in school, um, you know, if you actually cooperate with other people, that's called cheating, but in the real world, it's called teamwork, right? But so many people have that school mentality about how it's not good to cooperate with others and learn and grow together with them. But and I don't even know if I can actually overcome other people's conditioning, right? Because I want them to know, okay, I'm actually going to help you if you need it, and so very few people take the offer, right? So very few people take it. Okay, so all right. So one of the things that I actually want to show is how easy to see how people are suffering in silence, and this is at every age level, right? So if you just type in YouTube like "no friends," you'll get a whole bunch of search results. But another way that you can find out is just by going on Reddit. So if you go to any like college subreddit, and for example UCLA, and just type in "lonely," which I'm going to do right now, right? Just type in lonely. Look at all these search results. 2 months, 2 years, low, I'm lonely and depressed. Does anyone else feel lonely here? I'm so lonely 1 month ago. To any of the freshmen that are sad, lonely, and stuff, rant. Lost and lonely while living the dream of my 10-year-old self. Don't know what to do. So lonely, college loneliness. This never ends, right? And so here's the thing, if this channel gets big enough and fans of this channel create a subreddit and they wrote like, "Oh, Cam is ripping us off," or "Cam is an idiot," or "Cam is this and that," and I'd be like, kind of feel bad and try to correct the issue, but the institutions or society are kind of so powerful that they know that they can do a terrible job of raising our youth and get away with it, kind of like politicians. Politicians just lie all the time, don't do anything, don't keep any of their promises, and nobody really seems to care. It's just the kind of the way of the world, right? But here's the thing. I'm going to do what I can to kind of reverse this number, right? So that's why I started this group. And again, if you're needing um, guidance, right, and you want education regarding financial literacy and real estate investing, because that's what we specialize in, and maybe we can help with a few other things like, I don't know, um, health or something, although I'm not a doctor and I don't give medical advice. But I know that I'm kind of like a nut about. I don't even know if I'm like that hardcore, and I know I'm always comparing myself to other people I see like on social media and YouTube. So, for example, I got two homes, right? And in my world, like two homes is so little, right? But when I go to California, nobody like has their own home, almost nobody, right? And so like I've beaten them by miles, and that's what happens to me is that once you get to the next level, so for example, you're a millionaire, you're comparing yourself to the 10 millionaires, 100 millionaires, and you're thinking like, why are there so many of them, right? Once upon a time you were making like $10,000 and you thought like, if I could make 50, that would be great. And then you make 100, it's like, oh my goodness, I got to be a millionaire. And then once you become a millionaire, you're just looking at all the 10 millionaires. Once you make 10 millions, like, look at all the billionaires, right? That's just how life is, okay? And you can make it too, and I know I can make it too, and I'm trying to work to get there. All right. So, anyways, yeah. So, just wanted to kind of review this about how just a lot of people suffer in silence. Kind of sad that this is the stage of life that we're at, where nobody just kind of cares, and maybe we do something to reverse that. Hey, maybe you resonate with this channel and want to learn whatever we talk about and are sick of velocity banking because I just talk about velocity banking, but there's no more than life to just velocity banking because once you pay off your debt, then what? Maybe learn how to create some wealth. Okay, so go ahead and click the Google form link below if you're interested in joining a group. Other than that, have a great day, everybody, and we'll speak next time.